Earlier this month, I attended the Maryland's Best Expo in Annapolis, and this is a program from the Maryland Department of Agriculture to connect farmers, watermen, and other businesses to consumers. Now, I was mostly attracted to the expo because of the participating distilleries and wineries, starting with Oversea Distillery in Columbia and their Baijiu and whiskies. Really nice. Then there was Pathfinder Farm Distillery. They have red corn moonshine. There's tons of rums from St. Michael's, Maryland, and that's Lyon Rum. Their coffee, the curacao, just really good, either straight rum or flavored rums. Then there's the sugar-based moonshine from our friends at Rosie Cheeks. Really nice expressions. And finally, we have some canned cocktails and craft spirits from Frederick's 10th Ward. Their absinthe is absolutely fantastic. So definitely try that. But I also specifically wanted to interact with Dodon Vineyards to learn more about their regenerative farming and expect a site visit and a lot more content, particularly leading up to the Eastern Winery Expo coming up next month. I was also really delighted to see the German-inspired wines from Penn Oaks Winery. They have several of their Rieslings, Mueller Thurgau, some really neat grape varieties that they use. And then, of course, the classic red wines from Black Ankle Vineyards. Just a fantastic winery. Then we moved on. There was one brewery, Mully's Brewery, that we actually visited a couple years ago during one of our little southern Maryland tours. Really interesting beer styles. And then there's oysters and other tough foods, dairy. I'd love to pair these oysters with Dodon Sauvignon Blanc. There's plenty of dairy from Chesapeake Gold, South Mountain Creamery. There's other just amazing produce, mushrooms. Samples of mushroom coffee, just really delicious. Then we have pies, this wonderful pie, delicious pies from Dem Pies, and then lots of honey. So many different, small craft honey makers in Maryland. And actually, there's actually a reminder for Guinness Open Skate Brewery has a honey ale coming out in March. And then there's just more produce, mushrooms, then just fun products like Dad's Chips, really delicious, and then beef jerky from Rancher Shane. So just lots of good